Hello everyone, welcome back to the Unbiased Bristol podcast. I'm your host Tom, and today we're diving into a space that we've touched on before, which is the creative industries. I'm talking film, music, fashion, gaming, you name it. All the stuff that entertains us, that excites us, that makes life just that little bit brighter. But behind all this, there's a whole economic engine running the show. So let's break it down. When economists say creative industries, they're talking about sectors where creativity is the main input. So, unlike agriculture or manufacturing, these industries make money from ideas, design, and originality. According to the UN and UK's Department for Digital Culture, Media and Sports, this includes everything from advertising to architecture, video games, and visual arts. And it's a big deal economy. Globally, creative industries generate over 2 trillion a year, and they employ millions of people. And that number is only going up, especially with the rise of things like digital platforms. See, here's where it gets tricky. In most markets, price reflects utility, how useful something is. But with creative work, we're not just buying usefulness, we're buying emotion, we're buying meaning, and we're also buying identity. So how do you put a price on things like a painting or a TikTok trend? Or even a song that makes you cry in the car? I think this is why creative markets behave differently. Like, the value of a hit song, for instance, can be wildly disproportionate to its production cost. Success is unpredictable, demand is subjective, and attention is scarce. Economists sometimes call it a winner-takes-most economy. One key advantage in the creative world is ownership. I think if you own the rights to your work, your music, your characters, your IP, whatever it is, you then control the revenue streams. Look at a company like Disney. Their entire empire is built on intellectual property. Mickey Mouse isn't just a cartoon. It's a multi-billion-dollar asset. For smaller creators, copyright and licensing are crucial, but the legal system is slow. Global piracy is still an issue, and not everyone can afford to lawyer up. This moves me on to, should creative work be treated purely as a product? Art, music, literature, these things shape culture and identity. So, some economists argue that creativity is a kind of public good. It has value beyond market price. I think that's why governments fund public broadcasters and they support things like museums, because not everything of value is profitable. Creative industries are growing faster than ever, but many creators are struggling to make ends meet. And you could ask yourself the question of why is that exactly? Well, it's up to interpretation, of course. But I also think creativity doesn't scale like code. It's something that's also deeply, deeply human. It's deeply personal and often hard to monetize in a system built for something like predictability. But here's the thing. As AI, automation, and algorithms take over more jobs, creativity becomes one of the last truly human economic advantages. It's not something that's just valuable, it's also essential to everyday life. And that's it for today's episode. If you like this, share it with others, or maybe support a local artist while you're at it. I think that could be extremely beneficial. And thank you for tuning in. I've been your host, Tom, and this is Unbiased Bristol. I will see you on the next episode where we'll talk about something else that's also incredibly interesting. Thank you for tuning in.